Hello guys, once again it's Matt and today we have another video. Thank you all the members, all the patrons, make sure to subscribe and let's get into it. So yeah guys, I wanted to actually do this video talking a little bit on the differences between the Su-25T that we were probably going to get. This is the trailer, right? Compared to the normal Su-25 that we already have, right? So yes, the main thing that you need to learn is that, yes, this is a normal Su-25. It doesn't change much from it, apart from the weapon systems, the weight of the aircraft, stuff like this. The aircraft itself, the fuselage, everything like that, it is pretty much the same, but we're going to talk about the main differences, okay? The first one that you need to notice that is this little weird thing here. You notice that externally, there are two things that are very prominent on this aircraft. The first one is the weird back or the weird fin that this aircraft has. And the second one is the nose. And as you see in real life, this is a 1992 photo, you can see it that it has right there the same kind of weird thing, and the nose is different as well. You can see that here it's a UB model. Here's a better picture of a UB model, which is a trainer version, basically a combat capable trainer, right? So this is basically the same as Su-25 that we have in game, but with a second pilot for training and also combat. But as you see, the nose, everything like this is the same as the other one. The only difference is right here. You can even see the little cannon right there. So they actually use the UB as a basis for the T variant. So you will see kind of the same level of weird fin kind of capabilities here, right? And you will notice this, due to this fact of having a second seat over here. It doesn't have the seat. Instead of that, it would use this space for avionics and basically, electronics for the aircraft itself. The other change externally that you can see clearly is the nose. The nose now uses a different system, right? So it actually uses a Shkval TV system with the pre-shell laser designator, which are way more effective than the original Su-25-1, right? So yeah, these are the main things externally, right? There are some minor things, like for example, the nose had to be changed due to the fact of the size of the TV system over here. The gun could not be fitted right here like the normal Su-25, so it was moved down below. So you can see, you can see the gun right here, for example, that is not on the nose, it is right here. So everything else is basically the same on the aircraft apart from those two things. What these two things bring is more weight, okay? So I don't think it has an upgrade to the engines, or if it has, it's nothing too crazy. It's still the normal SH-95, I think it's called, which is basically a MiG-21's engine without the afterburner, right? It's still the same engine as the normal Su-25, but it has more weight, which means that it will be more of a bus. It will not be as good as the normal Su-25 in the dogfight, okay? Surely this is just very preeminent on an aircraft such as this. And yeah, all of that extra weight and everything like that, it has to have a reason, right? So the reasons are the weapon systems. So let's talk about that. Of course, with the TV guided system here, the TV system, you can actually guide TV guided ammunition. So it can carry the CAP 500, KR, it can carry the KH-29T, right? It can carry all sorts of TV guided stuff, but also laser guided stuff with the designator down below over here. So, but with the improved laser designator, not only you can carry the normal KH-25s, the KH-29L or anything like that, but also can carry the Valkyr missile, something that we already know and love or hate, depending on which side you are on with these aircraft. But yeah, you can carry actually 16 Valkyr missiles, the same missile that is normally used on the KA-52 and KA-50, right? So a very powerful missile, and it will be basically a tank buster, right? It will be an aircraft that it's made to destroy a lot of things in the battlefield. I don't know how effective this tank can be. In real life, it was very effective according to most sources, in the Chechen war. It was very, very effective destroying any type of vehicle or armored vehicle. So yeah, the Vickers is indeed a mighty weapon on this aircraft. And I mean, just the overall TV systems and stuff, it is just a very good weapon. Also, of course, it can carry the R-60M for defending itself. It can also carry the R-73. It's one of the first ones that it can actually carry the R-73 to defend itself. I don't know if it's going to get it, probably not, but still. And also some other different types of weapons. It can carry anti-ship missiles, anti-radiation missiles. Not anti-ship properly, but anti-radiation more, So it has all these pylons. You can see these 8 Vickers in this side, plus the other 8 Vickers on the other side. You can carry the KHs that are anti-radiation as well. But that, to be used with that, you would need, if I'm not mistaken, the Phantasmagorica pod. I actually confused a little bit on the video talking about the trailer. The aircraft itself, it actually uses the Mercury pod to actually be a thermal vision on the TV guidance system. So if he gets that pod, it increases the weight of the aircraft by a lot. It is a very big pod. But the resume of the aircraft, the thermal vision, it is just very, very powerful and overall very good. And with the Phantasmagorica, it can do anti-radiation and SEED, right? So it is a very complete aircraft. The problem with it is that it is a ground attacker, and more of a ground attacker than even the normal Su-25. It will be heavier, it will be more sluggish, and it will have more weapons. It just overall, it's going to struggle more against the air targets, but it's going to be better against ground targets. So that's kind of the division there. In the CS, for example, I love the normal Su-25 due to that, because it's light and it's just overall very, very nimble, compared to the Su-25T. So don't expect this aircraft to be very nimble, okay? Expect, especially when fully loaded, expect an aircraft that is very heavy. One thing that I will advise you guys is to actually use it from the get-go. I can already say it because I flew this aircraft in DCS, and you can feel that. Don't use the aircraft fully loaded. You don't need to, right? Take some missiles, take some rockets, some bombs, and you will be done with it. But don't take too much. If you're going to, especially against some aircraft, right? Take the normal Vickers, but you don't need 8 of them, I think, The 16 of them, 8 of them is pretty good. So just think about that. The weight will play a very big part on this aircraft, because it is an aircraft that has problems with the way that it flies, okay? But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe and leave it in the comments what you think the Su-25T will be like. And I see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys. See you.